Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentle jammers, to the Chupacabra's lair. We're back for some more indie game action here today, talking about Pizzarian. It's a fantastical game about being a pizza delivery man/woman in space. And it is made by Alex Jadrazak. I think that's how you pronounce it. It sounds like it's Eastern European, and I probably butchered it, but I gave it a pretty fair try. I legitimately tried to say it several times out loud before starting the video, but you know, butchering names is just part of the fun. So basically, we're gonna start a new game here. We're gonna do like a normal difficulty game without the tutorial on because I'm a crazy person. And we're gonna play some of this. So basically, when we start this game, if I had been playing the tutorial, our uncle or aunt or grandfather or space tentacle cousin, they died and they left us the Pizzarian pizza shop that is here on some planet. It's on Colony J3D on Sector SR. And we can go out and deliver pizzas and make money. Or we can go to Black Mart to buy different upgrades for our spaceship that allows us to travel further to new locations to deliver more pizzas, making more money, and buying more upgrades. Basically, it's just an arcadey kind of business management sim, which is kind of just a really big sandbox. I think the only thing that I was a little disappointed by it was that there wasn't really an obvious, like, upfront campaign to the game. It's like, go dink around, build a business, and then expand it and sell pizzas. Become the king of Pizzatopia. That's really about it. The other thing we have for an option is we can go home, and inside of our little space apartment, we can save the game to one of the several save game slots. And then we can either quit the title, exit to the map, or fiddle with our options. Although I'm not gonna fiddle with my options because that'll horse up the recording. So yeah, that's basically it. And then we got all these cool other planets where we can deliver pizzas. Although I don't think you can actually like visit them, just read about them. You can read, but you can't touch. It's like going window shopping with a strange, greasy man who seems to breathe really heavily whenever somebody with food walks by. It's something that I'm as concerned with now as when I pictured it in my head 5 seconds ago before I described it. So let's go make us some pizzas. So this is like crazy and into the future. And we have a talking computer in our base that'll tell us what's going on with all the pizzas that we've made. We've been in this game for like, I don't know, 3 minutes. And we haven't delivered any pizzas yet, because we just got the shop. And the computer in this game is actually kind of nice. It'll tell us that if you gain notoriety, that's great for business, but it'll also make you a bigger target for your competitors. I don't know if that matters all that much, but it's certainly worth mentioning. And then, of course, you can upgrade your shop from here. You can buy a better 3D printer that 3D prints pizzas. You can buy better ingredients. You can put addictive, like, meth in your pizza, which I absolutely love about this game, by the way. And then you can put in homing pizzas, never miss another delivery again, or some advertisements, which will increase your brand awareness as time goes on. Right off the bat, I don't know what I'm gonna buy. I have $1,000 to start out with, and I'm not going to squander it just yet. But I could do with a better pizza machine, and then let's... What else can we get? Octagonal boxes, nah, addictive... I want this because this will give people like agita. Every time they want to buy one of my pizzas, they'll just start to sweat and crave my sweet, delicious anchovy topping. I guess I could also do better ingredients, and then like make super efficient 3D printer, but that's good enough for right now. We have $500 to start, so let's just launch this puppy dog and see how much we can ship. So currently we can go to Io and Europa. Io, of course, is one of... Both of those are moons of Jupiter. And we only have enough space in our car our space car to hold a total of 10 pizzas or 5 for each location. Although, just because you reduce the number on one planet doesn't mean anything for the total number that you can deliver to another planet. So whatever the max number it gives you is the max number you can carry. And so we have the option of printing out just as many pizzas as we need, or if we feel like we're gonna fuck it up, we can put out a couple spares. Which I think I'll do because they're not expensive. It's basically only gonna be $100 bucks. 100 space bucks, 100 space euros in order to make our delivery. And I guess we can also equip another slotted item. I'm not sure what, I don't have any items yet. So we're just gonna say that's fine, let's go begin our deliveries, and let's hit the intergalactic freeway. So this is a little kind of derpy mini game where all you gotta do is just not get hit by cars. The game seems to be of the opinion that I should be swerving in front of vehicles and crashing into shit and going crazy. But I've never really seen a purpose to that. It doesn't help me go faster, it doesn't help me reach my destination any quicker. So I couldn't really figure out what the point was. So now the whole thing is we just pass overhead and we air bomb the pizzas down on suspecting civilians. I wouldn't say unsuspecting, but I'm actually paid to do this time, instead of just showing up in a leather gimp suit and throwing pizzas at people. Turns out that outside of Mardi Gras, that's not a thing that people like to have happen to them. I didn't believe it at first. Like, Ted down at the laundromat said, "No, Larry, you can't just throw anchovies at people. Especially not your anchovies, because you're a regular spaceman, and today only space Ewoks can do weird stuff with anchovies in people's faces." Which I thought was incredibly xenophobic, but I'm not a crazy space whatever. I don't know. And this is more or less the game. I think there's probably some additional obstacles in the future, but starting out, the only thing that you really have to worry about is having like a house that spawns right next to one, so you can't dive bomb both of them successfully at the exact same time. But that's just the random number generator hating on you. Okay, so here's the computer. Hey, it looks like you got through that last mission without cutting anyone off, circling any houses, or using any items. Well, I don't know what you want me to say, computer. I'm not crap. You're missing out on all the fun of the game. Maybe you should try the tutorial. Would you? No, I don't want to start the tutorial. And honestly, one of the things I find super annoying about this game is that it constantly asks me if I want to do the tutorial, if I don't just over and over again fuck with people or crash into shit. And honestly, I haven't seen a value to that. Like, I think if I go to the Black Mart, I might be able to buy some usable items. So, yeah, items. I can buy Charge Bomb. Releases a charge that damages surrounding vehicles for educational purposes only. But I don't know why I care. Let's see, Field Shield generates a field that repels particles within a certain radius, preventing your ship from taking damage. I can do the Star Bomb, which releases plasma wave that severely damages nearby ships, has been shown to cause cancer in space mice. Like, these are cool sounding, but I don't necessarily know why I'd want these, especially not this early in the game. But the game really wants to sell me on them, and I have no idea why. So let's go back to the Pizza Mart. We don't have a ton of money. We have got 600 bucks. Texting and driving is really dangerous, Larry. I read the statistics while you're out on delivery, and it makes me worry about you. Oh, I love you, Mr. Computer. You know exactly what kind of porn I watch. And you know always to have it ready when I turn the lights off after hours, and then... I mean, I'd be lying if I said I have pants on. I work as a one-man gig at a pizza shop where the robots print the pizzas, and then I drop them out of the side of a car. You're lucky, people on the road are lucky that I don't have my nips out, so like, the robot knows what's up. So let's just, let's launch. That is my ship. Durability 6, bay capacity 2. Cruising speed is 88 something. And the coolness factor is 5. Yeah, alright. So... I think we're good. Let's just deliver some more pizzas. I always like to print a couple of spares. Because technically speaking, you can shoot pizzas at people with the Z key. Now, does that do anything? No. It just, for some reason, they let you shoot pizzas. Like, maybe later in the game, you can get the upgraded ability to deliver pizzas to people in moving vehicles, which seems very dangerous, and something that the space police might not like. But that's about it, really. Now, it seems weird to me that you could have, like, a freeway sequence that doesn't immediately have some type of obnoxious obstacle to it. And I'll be honest that I haven't really seen a great amount of stuff here that I have had to be challenged by. Like, aside from houses spawning really close together, this feels as difficult, if not the exact same, as when I was playing this game on mindless easy mode. And this is normal mode. Maybe it gets, like, crazy difficult later, but I don't really necessarily know what the grand challenge is, because I played the tutorial, and the tutorial certainly didn't give me any reason to believe that there was something that I was missing. Because it didn't, like, give me a cap gun and tell me to shoot the car next to me. It didn't do that, which is weird. Normally games just hand me weapons and tell me to fire on civilians. But ever since GTA, like, that just hasn't been a wonderful thing for me. So, I like the game on some level, but I feel like, maybe it's just the early gameplay, but I feel like I might be missing something. So here's another feature. Every time we level up for doing missions, we get a chance to, well, we have different upgrades. So we can have a chance to dodge it when we hit cars. We can fly faster. We have some sick moves. Everything you do is awesome. Gain 50% more coolness when performing sick moves. I don't know how to, you know, I forget, or I don't actually remember seeing anything that said how to perform sick moves. So I'm gonna go to the limit because that actually seems useful. And then, yeah, game, I know that there's a tutorial. Please stop asking. If I wanted the tutorial, I would have turned the tutorial on. Is there actually, like, a thing that tells me about some more of the options for the controls? Arrow keys, numpad. Yeah, there's no special control to, like, do a slick flip, so I don't know what this game thinks I'm gonna do. But, you know, I like this game, but it feels like it's definitely missing something, and I just don't know what it is. 'Cause I've played a lot of games with a lot of business management, and there's usually something more compelling and a little bit more challenging than just slowly accruing money and then, you know, stuff. That's really about it. Normally there's like a crazy fat Oompa Loompa that wants to eat my face. But so far that has not been the case in this game. Like, the space cops don't give a crap. My competition doesn't show up with a handgun and try to shoot out my headlights. So far I haven't received any hate mail from my space competitors, and only one unsolicited dick pic from an alien cougar on Mars. Which is weird, because I don't even deliver to Mars. Although, there is that one time I went on to that funny chat room when I was drunk back next to the 3D printer that makes the pizzas. And I might have put pepperonis on my nips. And then glued more to my body to make it seem like I had more nipples than I should. But aside from that, no. Maybe after this I'll buy a bomb and just jihad the spaceport or something. I don't know. There's the option. Okay, I definitely like the upgrade for speed. Previously I got the upgrade for not hitting stuff. But that proved to be not that useful because I don't hit stuff because I'm not a spaz. Maybe I'm gonna go cut these people off. Vroom. Fuck you. I'm a crazy spaceman. Because I'm a spaceman. Touch my booty. Alright, well, that was as exciting as I thought it would be. I lost almost all my health except for 1 point. Yeah, I mean, is that how pizza delivery people get their thrills? Or they just run people off the road and then throw, like, stale pieces of pizza that they got from the throw-out pizza? Because I was told that when you work in pizza, one of the few perks is that if there's a pizza you're gonna throw away, people who are there can just have it, and there's a few of them every day. There's like a throw-out time, and you can have the pizza. I don't know that I've ever said to myself, boy, I'd love free stale pizza. That's what gets my jimmies in a knot, is free pizza that's cold and stale. But it helps for your food budget, even if it makes you a little bit fat, so what are you gonna do, really? Now, I would have expected maybe there would be like cars and other people like living and existing nearby when I was delivering pizzas. Like maybe I'd have to avoid hitting a duck or a space tentacle goose. But so far, that's not really been a problem. I've remained unmolested planetside. No redneck has even tried to shoot at me like they shoot at drones in Kentucky. Personally, I felt kind of gypped. So I've already got this. Can I have more speed? Yes, I can. Yep, blah, 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 tutorial, don't care. Let's buy some bombs. I'm sure this will be fine. Buy items. Repair drone, nah. Sparklers. People won't be able to help you, but stop and stare at these annoying things. Build up brand recognition by lighting them off while you're on delivery. Sure. Give me a couple of these. I don't even give a shit. Then I could get some bombs. And then, good enough. What kind of upgrades can I get from my vehicle? I can buy a new car. God, these things are expensive. There's a hipster spaceship. What about options? I can buy a new muffler, sweet pipes. These pipes are pretty cool. The mechanic says they do something for back pressure or something. Booster, the UFO saucer, Lux Palladio, Mercury Mariner 10, Pickpiper Hudson Huckabee. A ring that attaches to the engine nozzle, emitting a field that further accelerates the propellant. That's too expensive. I'm not made of money. Let's just buy a new muffler and call it good. What can I do to my engine? Pretty much nothing. Well, that was boring. All right, let's go blow some people up while I deliver pizzas. I'm sure that's not something I would get, like, arrested for. So, launch me, baby, one more time. Oh, I can hold more stuff now that I have this muffler. Cool. That's cool. Let's make a couple extra pizzas. Except to set up and... No, don't select... Oh, I have too many pizzas. I have too many. Okay, just a couple extra. Let's equip the sparklers, because why not? And then let's go deliver pizzas and throw sparklers at people. Whoosh! Look, sparklers, everyone's favorite. It's absolutely obnoxious. Look at my brand recognition. Woo! Alright. I think, like, items should just be a thing you can equip and use, like the X key. I'm already driving this game with, like, the arrow keys and the Z keys. So, like, what's the big deal? Alright. Okay, let's do some sick sparklers. Who likes sparklers? I'm the cool pizza guy. I'm not like the other pizza guy. He strangles cats sometimes. I don't even trust him with my dog. He keeps holding, like, peanut butter jars way too close to his groin. I get uncomfortable about it. But, I mean, this game's kind of just derpy and fun to play. There's not a lot to say about it. It's just kind of relaxing. It's got a nice little soundtrack. You can shoot cars with sparklers and stuff. You can deliver pizzas. And I think you can meet, like, the vast gestalt organism that is Space Gandhi. And he'll tell you a really lame duck quote about how you can become one with the universe. But really, it's the unseen hand of the free market that controls everything, and you're just a mindless puppet. That basically sounds like something that he would say. Mindless puppet, hand of the free market, don't explode, communisms. Also, that guy in the white car is a jackass. So, I guess some people on the freeway just have a death wish. That's about all I can figure out. This last location is a long-ass way away. Can I get up here? Oh, there's like another lane. I can just be up here. It goes the other way for some reason. I'm breaking the law and no one can stop me because I'm a drunk, crazy person. Frickin' stupid ball, go away. You're not even a real vehicle. People keep pets in you and send them back home. So they don't have to get up from the office chair that they've been in for the last 2 years. But overall, I mean, it's not bad. It's just I feel like there's something missing from it, but it's like a $5 game. So if this is something you enjoy, I'd recommend this. I find very minor faults with it. Maybe just some clarity on like what'll make for some awesome like coolness factors. How to not be crazy. I don't know. Oh, look, the map changed. Cool. So yeah, this has been Pizzarian. I meant to make a video about this a while back, but I never really got around to it because I got busy and forgot. I don't really make excuses about the whole thing. So I apologize to the game's creator, Alex Jidrazak. I meant to do this earlier, but hey, I got there in the end, and I'm about to start my own curator page thing on Steam, so I'll be able to go through game by game and recommend or not how good it is. So that'll be it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I've been your host, Larry. There's more coming up in the future. Bye, everybody, and have a good one.